it's better to start now compared to that. Now, recently I began writing down, not only recently, but in the last couple of years, I only recently began to write it down on a place in my home, which I could see again and again. And so one of these ideas that I try to compress in a sentence or a couple of words is, it's better to start now compared to that. So basically, if I think about future time, then future time is divided into two phases. The first phase is the phase in which I am still living, and the second phase is the phase in which I am dead. So now, if I want to do things, I obviously need to be in the zone in which I am also still alive. So now, of course, there are many different competing things I could be doing at any point in time, and I also could start at any point in time. But the main thing that is also obvious is that if I'm dead, then I cannot longer do the thing. So, of course, now being dead is just to a certain extent a truism, one could say. But what this should result in is that I should put more emphasis on basically trying to do things now already. Maybe also to a certain extent an overlap. There might be an overlap with another kind of principle or rule for myself or message to myself I also wrote down, which is throwing things against the wall. Because if I don't throw things against the wall, then I cannot really find out what sticks to the wall eventually. And so it's better to start now, because now will be basically the ever-ending. So there is no other point compared to now. Now will be the ever forward marching point at which I can start things. So I can either start now or not. It's basically the oversimplified now version of this, where I cannot start things in the future, because I cannot be in the future. I can also not be in the past. I can only be in the now. So if I want to do things, then I obviously have to start them now, or at a now in the future, which I might still be observing and also be living through. But I can, oversimplified, only start things now. So I better start them now, because eventually there will be a point at which I am not.